They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rebels offense will have the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Ball's at the 27, his offense facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So TCU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big too.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Gonna run it, it's Mars. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He's got the back in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. We've reached a break, and TCU is holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and they made him pay it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Hoover. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Oh, they're after him. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. And the Rebels want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Rebels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29. And after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed behind the line, it's Beal. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads it downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. To the air, it's Hoover. Firing to the right, complete. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going deep. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Horned Frog. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Running back searching for a hole. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll start this drive with a pass. Rush is on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And there he goes. No, he got loose. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
And the special teams comes up special. He takes advantage. The short punt, he catches it. You can tell, does a great job using his blocks, getting north-south, getting to the end zone for the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 4 over Western Michigan.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Find some fresh air. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll go to the sneak. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Under fire. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Makes the grab on third. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Creates a little space.
Returner is tackled out at the 40.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see.